Hi guys, I want to talk to you about a book that I read recently and absolutely adored. It's 5 stars, it's amazing. If you don't want to watch this review video, then just go to Amazon right now and put it in your cart. By the way, this isn't an armrest, it's a dog, and he's going to supervise this entire review. So, here we go. Forgotten Kingdom, which by the way comes out in September, is the second book in a trilogy called the Lost Queen series. It is essentially about the sister of Merlin, who history has largely forgotten. The author has done an incredible amount of research to pull together different cultures and communities that were part of the British Isle area in that time and talk about two basic ideologies that were at war with each other at that time, which is basically the kind of end, if you will, of paganism being a major religion and the beginning of Christianity sort of taking over. This is the main battle of ideologies that is taking place when Merlin's sister becomes queen. And the first book, The Lost Queen, is something I really enjoyed as well, but I want to say that book 2 is even better, which is so rare. Seriously, so rare. In book 1, we're taking the queen as she is a child and kind of getting to know her realm, her upbringing, her values, and then going into her early marriage and her early, like when she has kids, stuff like that. So it's a lot of time covered. And in book 2, what we're doing is kind of jumping off from book 1. And it's hard for me to make this video without, saying too much. I do, of course, want to give you the basic premise, but I will say that book 2 is the continuation of that journey. What really impressed me about it was quite a few, well, everything mostly, but what stands out most to me is the amount of intricacy, the history, the accuracy of which those details have been included, but without ruining her creative freedom to fit them within a story. I think it is so well done the way she's shifted all these different communities together and really given us a feeling in her historical fiction about what it might have been like, what it might have felt like in that time period. The plot was so much more fast-paced in this one that it was like we hit the ground running right where we left off from book 1, and I didn't want to stop. It's like 500 pages. I think I read it in 2 or 3 days. So fast for like the first third that in the middle, when it kind of slows down a little bit, I was almost relieved because it was a break in the tension, but then it was just as fun in the final third where it just picked right back up again. I think a fear that a lot of people have with characters is that, as the series develops, there's going to be characters that come and characters that go. Characters you focus on more and characters you kind of, you let them fall into the background a little bit. And of course, that's something that has to happen to progress the story forward in most cases. That definitely occurs here, but it's done very well. The new characters that are introduced are super interesting. One of them is the main character's daughter, and it's so cool to see those additional story arcs come into play, as well as a more political playing field, like a more political climate as we've changed from our main character being a young girl to coming into adulthood, and we're kind of witnessing that evolution in the world itself as well. There were some parts that made me tear up, so being the evil, cold-hearted person that I am, if that is any testament to you, like the feelings that she can make you have for these characters, sentimental stuff that doesn't usually get to me at all, kind of got to me, dude. Kind of got to me. I truly feel like I'm not doing this review video justice whatsoever. I wrote what I thought was such a nice written review of this book that it's almost like I put all of my good creative energy into the written review, which I'm glad I did. And then I feel like I'm not even properly expressing to you how much I loved this book. So I guess I'm gonna leave like either the text of my review or a link to it on Goodreads so that you can see that sometimes I actually do make sense and it's not just me being so in love with a book that I can't even properly express what it's about to you. So I hope that this review video made even a littlest bit of sense and gave you even the littlest amount of interest in reading this book. I think if you like historical fiction, then this is going to be such a great one for you. If you like fantasy, it's going to be really interesting for you too, not because it is fantasy, which I talk about a little bit in my review itself, but because of the vibe around it, man. So I thought it was so good. I cannot wait for book 3. And you know it's a good series when book 2 is an improvement on book 1, so we can only hope and imagine what book 3 might be. It comes out in September, so you've got time to get The Lost Queen, book 1, read it, and then get yourself book 2. It's really, really fun, and I hope that you'll go on this adventure with me so I can have someone to talk to about it. It's such a great book. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching this review video. If you liked it, give it a quick thumbs up, drop a comment below. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, then go ahead, press that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.